Day of the year, which is great. First day of the year, and you get to come to church. I like this day because it's filled with hope, it's filled with happiness, it's filled with goals, wants, desires, and it goes so fast. Everybody has their goals for 2017. I remember when I was setting my goals for 2016. It's kind of tricky because every time when somebody says they do a New Year's resolution, you can't tell anybody. You can't tell anybody or it won't come true. That reminds me of a birthday wish. When you blow out the candles, you can't tell anybody or it won't come true. But I highly disagree with that. It's not a wish. It's something that you strive for. It's something that you want to achieve. And I'm going to start off asking you guys 4 questions. The first question, I just want you to raise your hand. The next 3 questions, I want you to just think about. I don't want you to raise your hands between you and God, like my mom always says. My first question is, do you have a goal that you want to achieve in 2017? It can be your New Year's resolution. It can be getting better at finances. It can be getting better at sports. Whatever your goal is, I would like for you guys to answer that question. Raise your hand if you have a goal. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought a lot of people would have a goal. So now I want to ask you 3 more questions. Do you believe right now that you can achieve that goal? Not by yourself, but you and God. Do you believe that you can achieve that goal? The next one is, do you have a plan to achieve that goal? And my last question is, are you willing to let that goal affect your life in every aspect? And I say every aspect. Because if you have a goal, it's probably a big goal, and you cannot achieve a big goal without changing your life. Changes have to be made to make a difference. So those are my first things, and I want to tell you 2 quick stories. I don't have a lot of time, but I want to tell you 2 quick stories about how faith and work can create results. In the Bible, it says, just like Brother Barker said, he said, faith without deeds is dead. And I truly believe that that's a wish. If you wish for something and you don't work towards it, you will see no results. Starting off with my first story, it was this summer. I had 2 goals. I wanted to lose weight and I wanted to earn enough money to buy a new car. Got a job. First, I believe that I can achieve that goal. Second is I had my plan, which was to get a job, work out twice a day, and eat right. That was my only plan at the time. So I got a job. Didn't really like the job. I had a lot of people didn't even speak my language. It was kind of hard to work, and they had unrealistic expectations of me. And at the same time, I wasn't able to work towards my other goal. I wasn't able to work out as much as I wanted to. So I knew I had to make a change. So I went and found another job. I worked overnight at Jules. Now this is the first step I made that really helped me achieve my goal. First, it was because I was put in a position when I was not comfortable. Donis can tell you, when I was younger, I was the first to fall asleep at parties and sleepovers. I never stayed up past 4 o'clock in my life. That's true. But I was going to work from 11 at night to 7 a.m. because I needed that so I can work out. And my trainer, he only did morning sessions. So I got the job. I worked magically. I was able to stay awake. My mom used to call me at break time. I was like, "You okay?" I wondered, like, how is she still up? But she used to call me at break time. Like, "You okay?" And I worked hard. And still, I wasn't in a predicament where I can achieve my goals because I tried to go home, go to sleep, then try to go work out, which wasn't successful. So I was put in a predicament where I needed knowledge. I needed to ask people things. So I asked my coworkers about their sleep schedules. I went on YouTube and looked up different workouts and stuff like that. I researched different food plans so I can achieve my goal. Because you need knowledge to achieve your goal. If you had that knowledge now, you wouldn't have that goal. It would already be achieved. So you need knowledge. So that's one thing that I had to do. So once I got that all set up, I had my program set. I was working from 11 to 7. I was driving 45 minutes to do my first workout at 8. I worked out from 8 to 9:30, drove 30 minutes back, and worked out from 10 to 10:30, maybe 12 or 1 sometimes. And that was my schedule, 4 to 5 times out of the week, was 11 to around 12. And I still had to go to sleep by 5 to go to my job and be able to stay up. And I was eating right and doing different things. So it was a lot of sacrifice. That's the most important thing of achieving a goal. You have to sacrifice. So it was a lot of sacrifice, and I had that as my #1 priority. My mom used to always tell me, you can't not work out one day. She's always asked me to do different things. Or my grandma, she would tell me, you need to go to sleep, because I would have 24-hour days. But it was so important to me to achieve my goal. So to achieve your goal, it's going to have to be #1 to you. It's going to have to be very important to you. It's going to change your life, every aspect of your life. If you're not ready for that, you won't achieve your goal. But no matter how much work I did, without God, I wouldn't be able to achieve my goal. No matter how much work I did. Because God kept me strong. He kept me with great energy. He kept me from being injured. Because when I was doing all those things, usually your body starts to break down. You're getting lack of sleep. You're working out so much. Your body starts to break down. But I prayed all during that time. I prayed for strength. I prayed to even achieve my goal while I was working so hard to achieve my goal. And this actually leads into my second story. I was trying to get the car, and I was working really hard in my job, and I was getting some money so I can save up for my car. And I want to first say, God puts you in situations that you really don't understand, and He does things for you in a mysterious way. I always hear people say God works in mysterious ways. He truly does work in mysterious ways. My mother went out of town. Well, actually, we came up with a plan, and I was going to go get a car from a dealership. I gave her part of my money. We were going to go there together. As soon as she got back from out of town, we were going to go to the dealership, and we were going to get my car. And when they were gone, like I said, everything was like a priority to me. And once I got done with everything, like once I got done with my workouts, my job, all that stuff, I got out the shower and I got a call. And it was a man on the phone. He worked with cars. He said, I know you want a car. I know what type of price you're looking for. I got the perfect car for you. The only reason she's selling it at this price is because she wants a BMW truck and they're not giving her the amount of money she wants. So she'd rather just sell it sell it privately. And I didn't have all my money. And if you know me, I usually don't like asking people for things. I even hate like asking you guys to help me fundraise, even though I know you guys don't mind. I really hate asking people for things. But God put me in a situation where I had to ask somebody for help. So I had all the money to pay for the car by myself, but I didn't have it available because my mom had half of it, which was crazy. And so I called my granddad, called my goddad, and I'm like, I need the money. I'll pay you back. I got the money. And I ended up getting the money. I got some for my goddad, got some for my granddad. And I steady telling them when we want to go get the car because my granddad works on cars. I'm steady telling them, once my mom gets back, I'm going to pay you back your money. But I'm not knowing all the things that comes with getting a new car. I didn't know about how much plates cost and all that stuff like that. And I paid for all of that. He's like, no, keep your money, pay for all that, pay me back in like a month or 2 months. And God did so I can keep the money. And I'll go to him and I tell him like the day I'm going to pay him back. And he tells me, oh, just keep the money, consider it early graduation year. Now, that might not be such a big thing to you guys, but it was such a big thing to me because with the money that he gave me, I was able to get everything done for the car. I was able to get the car fixed, and everything was taken care of for the car. And I even got a better deal for the car. And I knew it wasn't just coincidence. I knew it was God helping me out. I knew it was God helping me out because when you work hard, and you try to do different things, and God can help you out. God will. You know, like, he didn't just take pounds off of me. I had to work for that, but he helped me out with a major loan that ended up being a major gift. And I really thank God for that. I almost came up here and gave my testimony one day. I'm glad I didn't because now I'm able to give it now. But going back to what Adonis said, faith without work is dead. And I truly believe that. And I truly believe if you want to achieve your goals this 2017, that you must work on your faith with God, you must work with your relationship with God, and also put in different works to achieve your goals. And that's all I really have to say. And I hope you guys enjoyed the message, and you guys have a great day.